Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. And I've been looking forward to watching some kind of a comedy romance movie. And last night I picked up and watched, which is available on Netflix, a movie by Will Ferrell. Now, Will Ferrell has been kind of like hit and miss for me. Some of his movies I do not like, some I do like. But recently I'd watched Daddy's Home 1 and 2, and kind of I liked those movies quite a bit. So decided to check this out. Plus, we've got the gorgeous Rachel McAdams in this movie, who plays the romantic lead. So, it's a big mismatch, but at the same time, I do love her a lot, so that I definitely want to watch this movie. The movie, of course, is, as you can see from the title, it's a little lengthy, Eurovision Song Contest, the Story of Fire Saga, and it is funny. It is a little endearing inside. So they basically play two people who have grown up in a small town in Iceland, where mostly it is a fishing village kind of thing. And they've been trying to make it in the music industry for a long time. They've been trying to create their own music. They are, however, mostly playing in bars. And the Will Ferrell's character, who plays, like I said, this is in Iceland, so I'm going to butcher some of the names, but it's Lars Erickssong, and I hope I pronounce it right. And his wish is to emulate his musical heroes ABBA, who were from Sweden, another Scandinavian country, and win the Eurovision Song Contest. So he has been planning this for a long time. After they do show that his mother passed away, and it was music that actually cheered him on. So along with him was Sigrit, Ericksdóttir, I don't know how to pronounce it. Sigrit, anyway, is what we're going to call it, who was his longtime best friend. She first started speaking because of Eric and the music, and therefore, they've been best friends since they were very young. And his father is played by Brosnan, who plays Erickssong, who is he's a widower, and he is kind of disapproving of Lars's lifestyle because he's in his 40s and he hasn't made anything of himself yet. So, but every year, Lars keeps wanting to push his music to represent Iceland in the Eurovision contest. So they first have to win an Iceland competition. Out of 12 selected contestants, they pick the winner. Finally, they do get to go to the Iceland. They needed 12, and so they just picked them at random. And so Fire Saga is selected to be a part of the 12. However, at a party on a boat where all of them except for Fire Saga all the Icelandic people are Icelandic contestants are killed in a boat explosion. So by default, Fire Saga wins, and they get to go to it's in Edinburgh that that particular year's Eurovision Song Contest just happens to be conducted. So they win tickets to go there, and they've got some music. I actually do like their songs, by the way. So so they go and perform. There are some hiccups. They are considered to be the worst team in the entire lot, but they're having a ball. Then there's this Russian, kind of like player. He's kind of like very rich, played by Dan Stevens, who plays Alexander Lemtov. He's a flamboyant singer who represents Russia, and he's kind of like slated to win. He has got his eyes set up Sigrid because she does have a very lovely voice. You also have I was not sure what her name was until I checked this thing. What is her name? Melisanti Mahut, who plays Mita Xanaxis, who represents Greece, and she kind of hits it off with Lars. She wants to have sex with him, but he doesn't. So Sigrid ends up spending dancing and all that stuff, and she ends up spending the night with Alexander. However, nothing actually happens. She goes to sleep after a night of drinking and this thing, and he wants her to join him and produce her music. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I really had to sneeze. So yeah, where was I? Alexander really wants to seduce Sigrid, and but she's kind of like very innocent, and she is kind of dedicated to Lars. However, at the Eurovision contest, their song, it was going pretty well. However, things begin to mess because he's got this hamster wheel kind of thing that goes off and drags Sigrid around because her shawl or her outfit gets stuck in it. And embarrassed, Lars decides to quit and go, but Sigrid says she wants to stay back. She says it doesn't matter, she's going to take it and only then come back. He goes back home, but his father manages to convince him to go back and win Sigrid's heart once again. And it doesn't matter if they're going to be last, but take it like a man. However, they actually end up getting a lot of sympathy votes, and they end up going into the semifinals. Yeah. And they don't actually win. They actually come back, and Lars wants her to play a song that she's been singing, and it's pretty beautiful. I think it's been. I'll tell you who the singer was at the end. Sorry, there's a mosquito flying in my face. And there's a lot of funny stuff that happens in between. Some of it was pretty good. There's this thing about the elves that you need to watch. I don't want to spoil it too much for you guys, but and I'm going to tell you if they actually win. You'll actually have to see the full movie. They finally do reunite and sing the song that Lars wants her to sing, which is something that's very special to her. And when they come back home, I think they actually get disqualified, if I'm not mistaken. But when they come back home, they're greeted as heroes, and they end up getting married. They have a child, and Lars's dad and Sigrid's widowed mom, who've been friends a long time ago, they decide to also patch up and get married as well. So that's actually going to be funny. You also have Demi Lovato, who plays. She's got a small role as Katiana, and she plays an Icelandic singer who was supposed to be a hotshot for the contest, but she gets killed, and her kind of like spirit kind of thing appears to Lars a couple of times, scaring the crap out of him. There's some fun and jokes in here and there, but I don't really think a lot of them did hit it properly. I was more than happy to just see Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams try and act like Icelandic people. The accent, Rachel McAdams especially, she sounds so sweet and so innocent. I mean, she is kind of like that almost. But the way that she's acting in this movie, with that accent of an Icelandic accent, makes her sound even more sweeter and even more cuter than she possibly could be. I don't know, it's just the accent. Although I don't see the same effect on other people, but for her it was like pretty good. I want to see, now this was released on Netflix because of COVID. I don't really know how well you can actually call it. Reception has been kind of like okay. I would give this a 7 out of 10. The songs, some of the songs are pretty good, like the songs that Fire Saga actually sings, the first one in the beginning, as well as, what is it, Mountain Man? Mountain Man, yeah. That's actually pretty nice, as well as the other songs that they sing. Some of the others from the other contestants know, especially the rap kind of stuff. I don't like rap. Sorry, that was Volcano Man, not Mountain Man. So I do actually Double Trouble. Oh yeah, this is funny little bit where the people in Iceland, in Húsavík, their little town, they don't want to hear anything other than a song called, what was that? That's really funny. Ja Ja, Ya Ya Ding Dong. I don't know if this is actually a song by somebody else, but I'll have to check that out because that was really, really funny. And even that's a catchy kind of song as well. So, like I mentioned, it's okay. It's a pretty good thing to watch. I think a couple of times you can definitely enjoy it. Go and check it out. Watch the movie. I really like the effects of the Eurovision, the stage stuff that they have. That was pretty awesome to watch. So, 7 out of 10 for me. Thank you. Good night.